My name's Adolfo, and I love photography. So I had been traveling throughout India with Semester at Sea for a few days now. We'd gone up to see the Taj Mahal. We'd seen Varanasi, which is the holiest city in India, and I don't know. I mean, for some reason, it still felt like my expectations were falling a bit short. I had just wanted to interact with locals more than be a tourist. And I felt like I got a lot more out of spending less. So I met with these two friends that were, they thought like me. And I asked them, hey, what are you guys doing today? They're like, I don't know, we're going shopping. So I told them, hey, why don't we just go off on a random adventure and choose a place that we've never even heard of and just go there and see what happens. So they were down. They loved the idea. So we went to the train station and we basically closed our eyes and just pointed down at the timetables. And we finally chose a location, and it was called Alleppey. So as soon as we got there, we start walking around, and school's finished and all the kids came rushing in. And especially these two kids, they came towards us and, we started talking. They were very shy, but we pressed on. And as soon as that happened, all of the people around us, like the townspeople, they started, to accept us more as guests instead of strangers. So this little boy takes us back to his house, and it's filled with Bollywood star posters and everything, and he's so proud, and he's showing us, this is Shah Rukh Khan, the biggest star, my favorite star. He's so passionate about it. And we started talking, and the more time passed, the more people came, and all of a sudden the house was full of people. After a while, we saw the time, and we were like, it's our last night in India. We want to spend it, with our friends. So we had to go back, and they were about to buy us dinner. They did not let us buy anything at all. Nothing. Everything they had to, everything they gave us. But the thing is, they gave us all they had, so they never had anything. They never had any snacks, they never had any coffee. They were just watching us eat their food with smiles on their face. They were just lighting up completely. So we get into the taxi, and this guy comes up, and he comes up to the taxi driver, and he hands him money, and he's like, they don't pay anything. So we were like, no, we can't take this. He was like, no, they don't pay anything. And we realized that he was not gonna budge. So we just left. We got to the train station, and the train left an hour after we got there. So basically, we went to the bathroom, and as soon as we leave the bathroom, these Indian kids are there, panting, and they had run over 3 miles just to see us again and say goodbye to us. And we had just met them that day. I don't know anyone that I've met that would do that. And it was just like, wow, we've actually made an impact on these people's lives. And this little kid came up to me, and he put his arm around me, and he told me that he was very sad, and I could see the tears in his eyes. And I asked why. He just tells me, because you guys are leaving. And that was just sort of like a boom. It hit me, and it hit me hard. And the thing he said after hit me even harder. He told me, please promise you'll come back. But just crying, just straight up. We had not seen him cry all day long. And that was just, to affect a person that much so that they're crying because they are afraid that they won't see you again after being with them for one day. I know people that I've known people for 5 years, and I wouldn't do that for them. There are a few people that I would do that for, but one day, how much of an impact did we make on their lives? It's beyond my understanding.